Welcome to another episode of Crypto Cliffnotes. You have me and Pat here in different rooms this time, and we actually have a special guest, DZ, with talking about JPG Junkies. Super excited to hear about this project. Wanted you guys to hear from the creator, from the co-founder himself. DZ, how you doing today, man?
Doing good today, man. Glad to be here. Thank you for inviting me. Crypto Cliff Notes. Let's make this a good one.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Thank you
Sir.
for hopping on the show, man. It means a lot. We've been watching you on BitBoy Show a whole bunch. So, it's always an honor to, have that crew over here talking with us and being on our show. But yeah, let's go ahead and hop right into it. Give us a little bit of background about yourself or, our community. Tell us a little bit about you, what even got you into NFTs, and how
All right,
how this
yeah,
all
I got
started.
into crypto a few years back. Really started getting into it a little over 2 years back. First NFTs I bought were Gods Unchained, actually at the time, and then eventually started working at BitBoy Crypto. I had a Twitch background. I was an esports guy. But man, I was just obsessed with crypto. I'd want to end my Twitch stream early so I could like literally catch up on crypto YouTube and like what's the new altcoin? What am I missing out on? And I just found more of my attention was divided between crypto and my esports. And so I reached out to BitBoy Crypto team when I learned that they were making a trading card game. So I was like, hey, I got a trading card background. I'm a pro Magic the Gathering player. I'd love to join the team, help y'all out, try to make this game a success. And they're like, come out, fly out for a meeting, let's talk, let's chit chat. And then I end up pretty quickly joining the NFT team there. We end up scrapping the TCG, but man, I dove into that ecosystem, started with IMX, was Ethereum. Then I jumped into Wax, jumped into Solana, got even heavier into ETH NFTs. And then probably a little less than a year ago, about 11 months ago, got into Cardano NFTs. And then, man, it's just been wide open since then, man. The Cardano ecosystem was like I felt like I jumped in maybe a couple months late. It would have been better, obviously, to get in August, July, really, with Space Buds. But I jumped in still relatively early in the scene. And it's just been wonderful seeing it evolve. And that's when me, Justin, and the Hit Network team, we decided to launch our own project, JPG Junkies. Just came out a few weeks ago, sold out. We're above floor at one point, about triple the floor. I think we, retraced a little 2 point something X, hit number one, number two, top volume on the 24-hour chart. So we're pretty proud of what we did. And we're going to be building out the utility. It's, we're working on it in the background. Got a lot of things, got a lot of irons in the fire. Just can't wait to share it all.
100%, man. That's amazing. It's very similar to like, our story. I know Pat's been in crypto since like 2016. So he's been in for a while, like yourself. And Cardano's community is it's untouchable. I'm sure you've seen it, you creating a project on here. It's amazing. And you guys' project is doing amazing. I'm excited to, see what the future is about with JPEG Junkies.
Yeah, we have the resources. We could have launched anywhere. We could have done ETH. We could have done Wax.
Mhm.
We could have done Polygon. We could have done all these things. We could have done Solana. We could have done XRP. We could have done
Mhm.
Algorand. We chose Cardano.
That's amazing. I'm
Like
glad
the
you chose
choice.
it. I think that was the right choice, in my opinion. Pat, I'll let you take the next one.
All right, so a little bit about the project. Just I know you said you minted a couple weeks ago. Why don't you just real quick go over what was mint price, your supply, and then I guess how many like do you have I guess the super 101s? Do you have any of those in your project?
Yeah, so we launched. It was 6,000 of them.
Okay.
We launched at a 69 ADA floor. Right now we're still almost triple that. We're at 151 right now. So was that about like 208? I think is triple. So we're above 2x the floor. We're in over 1,000 wallets. We do have some one of ones where we're actually working on a little. Here's a little alpha. I haven't shared this. We're working with a company. And I can't give too many details, but part of the mechanism is there will be something airdropped. And we don't want to, we like always say crawl before we walk before we run, run before we try to fly. And so we're going to test out a little extra utility for the one of ones. I think
Okay.
last one sold for like almost 8,000 ADA. And so we have 11 of them. You know, we have the Charles, we have a couple like little skeleton guys. We got like a little robot guy. You know, we got a couple, you know, kind of looks like maybe a little superhero you might recognize. So we have some of those. So yeah, we're going to roll out something soon. I got a meeting in 2 days to try to get closer to finalizing that. So yeah, we're gonna roll out a little special utility for the one-of-ones.
It's exciting. So
That's
I
really
actually picked
exciting.
one up right before we started, just not a one-of-one, but somebody put one real low at price. So
Nice, man. I gotta give you a couple clues. You know, we're gonna do a token gated website where you have to have a JPEG junkie to interact. You come to our website, it sees that your wallet has a JPEG junkie, and then it'll allow you to maybe buy this like super exclusive, very limited Claymates hoodie, Space Buds hoodie. You know, we have different blue chips, Ape Nation, you know, just Pixel, like you name it, we got it. Kongs, you name it, we have it. So, you know, maybe we'll do some limited runs. You know, maybe in the future we'll check like if you want a Boss Cat hoodie, you have to have a Boss Cat. You want something with derps, you have to have a derp. You want something, you know, if you want the Space Bud, you have to have a Space Bud. But right now, we have all the intellectual property because, you know, we own all these assets. So we want to spread the love. So, you know, you don't have to own a Clay to get the cool Clay hoodie. But, you know, we will have the JPEG Junkie logo. So you're still repping JPEG Junkies, but now you're letting people know, like, yeah, you know, I'm representing Cardano out here.
Yeah, there you go. I like it.
Yeah, I love that. I love that collab, the togetherness. That's amazing. That's amazing. So tell us a little bit about, you know, the utility behind JPEG Junkies, because obviously, you know, we know it's not just a picture of that, you know, the JPEG junkie. You know, what's the utility, or what's the utility being created?
Yeah, we think the name is really strong, right? I think it is a good name, JPEG Junkies. We got a good name. We got a killer name, really. It's a great name for any kind of Web3 physical company, you know. So obviously we're starting small. We're going to do something, you know, like if you own a JPEG junkie, you come to our website, you know, you can get the cool hoodie, very limited. You know, we want to do small numbers, really make sure we follow up on the quality here. Right. So, you know, we want to start small, but eventually, yeah, we'd love to do things where the revenue gets high enough. We are airdropping cool things. You know, maybe you get some just random things, you know, it could be coasters, socks, posters, t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies. There's no limit to what you can do with physical merch. And with a name like JPEG Junkies and our access to all these blue chips, really think the sky's the limit. But we also want to do some things. You know, we've already confirmed if you have a JPEG junkie, you're going to get to go to some sort of party at the next big crypto meetup. Maybe we'll wait for CNFT Con. Maybe we'll do NFT NYC. Depends on how many of our community is going to these things. But yeah, we're going to look, you can't be a junkie if you don't party. Right. So we're going to make sure we're going to have a JPEG junkie party. We announced it last week. We haven't really formalized anything because I don't even know what the next big conference is going to be, where it's going to be. So we're still waiting on details to roll in. But yeah, we're going to at least have a junkie party too out the gate. And maybe this could happen every year. Maybe it happens twice a year. Who knows, man? The sky's the limit. But again, we did launch at like $27 or something like that. So I would love to airdrop you free leather jackets and plane tickets, and you know, you get to go to this, and you know, we're gonna pay for your room in Malta. Well, that's just not realistic for 27. So we're trying to grow and build and get revenue, and then that's when, because look, me and Justin, we've ran businesses before. This isn't just some JPEG and, you know, hang out in a Discord and, you know, we're going to say GM to each other and clap each other on the back. No, we want to run this like a successful business. So that's going to take revenue. That's going to take time, and it's going to take strategy.
And I think, like you said it best, you know, you walk before you run, you know, you crawl before you walk. So
yeah, you got too many people. They're trying to jump. They're trying to fast forward to like Yuga Labs 18 months after launch. And that's just not realistic. You know, you need you're not even at Yuga Labs a month after launch, and you're trying to do these things they're doing after a year. And it just doesn't make sense.
100%. I think you guys are taking the right steps. I think you guys are doing it right and actually trying to build it as a business. Because, you know, we like the reality of it. Most of these projects are not going to be around in the next 3 to 5 years. Shoot, even next year, in the next 2 years, you know, we're not going to see a lot of these projects around. So the ones that are building something, the ones that are taking the time to raise those funds for their project to pour back into the community.
Exactly. To pour back in, because it's one thing to raise funds, it's another to reinvest. And that's what we're doing. We want to reinvest in this project over and over, because a business is just essentially a box. And the box says money comes in, something happens inside the box, more money comes out. And that's what we want to build, a box where money comes in. So many things are happening here. We're going to not pull out more money. We're going to pull out more value. And as more value comes out of the box, more money comes into the box. As more money, that value increases. And we just want to make a positive feedback loop here.
100%.
I love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yes. All right. So check this out on your, so we know you have your one of ones. Is there going to be any kind of like benefits to holding different rankings?
Yeah, we're gonna roll that out. I can't,
Oh.
obviously I can't say any kind of like rare tribute, you know.
Right,
I'll say, yeah, Bitcoin shirt, and then all of a sudden Bitcoin shirt flies, and you know, no one's having a good time then, except, you know, the person who didn't pay attention to Discord for 2 days. They
Right.
come back like, why is my shirt worth a lot of money? Oh, that's cool. So yeah, we haven't decided on numbers. This, you know, all this might be, you know, changing in the future, but yeah, we like to do things eventually where if you hold 10, maybe we can look out for you. You know, you hold, you know, again, examples. We're not saying we're going to do this. You know, there's 3 3D colors. There's like yellow, blue, red, or whatever. Yeah, maybe you hold 1 of each. Yeah, maybe we can do something cool for you. You have a 1 of 1. Yeah, maybe we can do something cool for you. That's above and beyond. But we want to focus on everybody gets value. So I do want to reward our whales, but it can't come at the expense of rewarding the common man, the peasants. I'm a peasant, you know? So, yeah, we need the peasants to be happy. We don't want to have these like gated walled gardens where 10 people are happy and 5,990 people are pissed.
Absolutely.
100%. You gotta accumulate for, or, you know, contribute to all. I think that's what some of these projects do. You know, they only contribute towards, you know, the major holders or the whales, or
I'll tell you what happens. The whales take over the governance of a project because they are the loudest ones in a Discord, and then they put forward protocols that reward the whales more so than the common person. And so they'll say, yeah, no, you need to do things where if you hold 12. Well, that's weird because I looked at your wallet and you have exactly 12. And then your 2 best friends, they have 12. How'd y'all come up with that number? You know, so a lot of times you'll see the whales, they'll push forward these, I don't say selfish, but yeah, I think selfish is maybe the right word. They'll push forward selfish ideas. But the problem with it is they masquerade it as this is for all, when really it's just for their bags.
Yep, looking out for themselves.
100%. Not the community.
And look, we're all looking out for our bags. It's the masquerading as like this, like, you know, no, we're trying to be equitable with the nose in there. No, you're not. You're just looking out for your bag. If you're looking out for your bag, say you're looking out for your bag. You know what? I got a mutant ape. Guess what? I don't want mutant ape to go down. Why? It's my freaking PFP. It better not go down. You know what I mean? So yeah. And for me to like try to lie about that, let's just be disingenuous. It'd be not honest. And so you got these people, they act like they're not honest. Like, no, you know, trust me, this is only for the community. No, it's not. It's because you got 12. You know, just be honest. Just be honest. We're in crypto. The majority of us are in crypto for one reason. And if you're that 0.1% who's in it for freedom and this and that, guess what? You're teaching yourself coding and you're making the protocols that will change the world. Guess what? That's, you get 1,000 people. You're going to struggle to find one of those people. And so everybody acts like they're that one guy trying to change the world. And you know, I'm here for community and I'm here to, you know, open up economic freedom. Shut the F up. No, you're not. You're here for one reason, because you bought some crypto, you bought some PFP and it went up in value. You got this crazy dopamine rush and now you're in it. So everybody gets into crypto for the same reason. It's just, why do you stay? And yeah, I mean, if you're staying for the right reasons, people can tell, and people can tell who's here for like, yeah, they actually do like NFTs. They actually do like crypto versus the ones just trying to pump bags. Those are the people talking about like Terra Luna Classic, you know, you can spot those people a mile away.
100%. 100%. Well, I mean, there's, you know, you pretty much answered all of our questions. Is there any alpha or anything else you wanted to share about the JPEG Junkies, or anything that, you know, you personally have coming up that people should look out for in these next few weeks, next few months?
Well, we did talk to the devs. Hopefully MVP of the Token Gated website is in December. Mid-December is what they say. It was early December. Now it's mid-December. You know how dev works go. Hopefully the MVP is in December, and then hopefully we can get it running by January, where it's actually working and we get our merch. And so right now, we haven't done it since Mint. We were really focused on talking to these Atlanta, you know, because Atlanta's a big city. There's a lot of merch out here. There's a lot of companies, wholesalers and such. that's working for the early stages, but as we grow, we want to scale this, and you can't scale it with me and Justin, NFT Justin, sitting here licking postage stamps and mailing out packages. That's not scalable. That's not what Yuga would do.
No.
And so we're looking into drop shipping companies. You know, I just urge our holders, be patient. We want to, like I said, we want to walk before we crawl. We want to do this right. We are going to do this right. You know, we are JPEG junkies. Justin, you want to make a quick appearance in this interview? You know, look, he's here. We eat, sleep, and breathe NFTs.
What up?
What's up?
Yeah, we knocked out. You know, we got multiple meetings, probably on average 1 or 2 meetings every single day on JPEG Junkies with these secret projects. We're talking to big top 10 people. We can't share details because there's exclusivity involved. You know, there are people who want to be the first and want to be on this short list. So we don't want to say any names, but we're working with several top 10 projects. And I don't say top 10 lightly. Okay. I literally mean top 10. I don't mean you go, not Pavia. And you know, I'm saying you go to all-time volume. Okay, we're talking about these top tier projects, not something that was really hot Tuesday last week and now no one's even tweeting about it. We're talking to these teams that are here to stay, these teams that are here to build. We're talking to the people that showed up to see NFT Con. We're talking to the people that showed up to Rare Bloom, the people that have conviction in this space, because we have conviction in the space. And we do want to take JPEG Junkies to the next level. We want to be bigger than all the projects because we combine all the projects. I would love to do a Bored Ape collab on merch. Is that bad? No, that'd be a good thing. Would some people dislike it? Yes, they would. But in the long run, we're taking this to the next level. And so we might upset a couple maxis. You know, we're going to upset a couple people. But at the end of the day, JPEG Junkies is going to be huge, and we want it to be huge. And to get huge, we got to do these big level, next level things. And it starts small. You know, Apple started in a garage, Google started in a garage. This is just starting in an office. We're just some JPEG junkies in an alley, you know, trying to trade on our phone here. But we do want to be in the skyscraper. And so all our actions are on the long term. How do we get to the skyscraper? Not how do we satisfy this guy that's fudding the Discord on a Wednesday? You know, like, well, let's throw something at him. Because guess what? That guy's going to be pissed by Saturday. He's going to say, all right, that was cool. Now I'm pissed again. And so we're trying to do big long-term strategy here. And in the long run, everybody's going to be happy.
Well, yeah, no big businesses are built overnight. It takes time, takes the community, and you guys are looking like you're going in the right direction.
Unless it's Pixelmon. That was big business overnight, right? Shout out to Kevin.
But yeah, I'm going to have to go pick up a few more of those.
Same.
Yeah, I'll definitely grab some more. There's, like I said, I grabbed one right before the show hopped on just because
nice.
It's so low. Yeah, I'll saw when they list them real low below floor, I'm taking them.
yeah, same. Yeah, I mean, I bought my own project, so you know, we put our money where our mouth is.
There you go.
100%. Yes, sir. Awesome. Well, you guys heard it here. You know, you heard that. You know what they got going on. I'm super excited to see. You know where JPEG Junkies goes. Huge plans in the future. Remember, he said top 10. Remember that word. Again, DZ, thank you so much for, you know, hopping on the show, sharing your thoughts, sharing your, you know, your future plans with JPEG Junkies. You guys have something amazing going on. We're super excited to, you know, have you on our show and share the part. All right.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to building, and hey, I want to make my holders happy. So I'm about to get back to work for you.
Yes,
thank you.
There. Again,
thanks for being a part of it.
Appreciate you all for watching this. Make sure you hit like, comment, subscribe down below. We'll put all the details for DZ's channel, DZ's, you know, JPEG Junkies, all their details down below. And other than that, we'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.